Hi and welcome back. It's so great to see you again. So today I wanted to talk to you about another product that I have been using daily, and that's the front range harness from RUFFWEAR. Now before I start, let me tell you, this video was not sponsored, nor did we receive a harness to try for a review. I bought this harness 2 years ago before starting this channel. At the time, I felt it was the best for her on the market. And spoiler alert, I still like it. But the model I bought tended to fade significantly, as you can see. So I did email RUFFWEAR and they offered to send me the new model as a replacement for my faded one. I thought that was really good customer service, honestly, and I'm curious to see how it will hold up. So why I chose it. I admit RUFFWEAR's marketing has really hit gold. Their brand message really speaks to me. Although I usually like for various things to be a little bit more of a cross between outdoorsy and city, but I think that was the many years that we spent living in Milan. As I said, I resonate with them not only because they're one of the first to produce quality outdoor gear, but also because they have been active in supporting working dogs, particularly search and rescue dogs. I initially wanted to get into search and rescue with Iberia. Nobody knows this, but it's true. But she was really too reactive to sound to pass the test. Now, and for those who don't know this, Jack Russells, yes, they're small, but they're really great SNR dogs because they are so small and light and they love to get into tight places. And that's actually one of the times where being small is a great attribute to have. But anyway, let's talk about the harness. So the front range harness is a padded harness with a polyester shell fabric, and it comes in 6 colors. It has reflective 3M taping and an ID pocket in the front. The new version also has a loop to hold a light beacon for nighttime walks, which I thought was a really nice touch. It's sturdy, but remains soft even after years of use, and it doesn't require you to lift your dog's legs when you're putting it on, which is another great feature. It can be adjusted to the front around the neck, as well as in the back around the torso of your dog, which really helps with the custom fitting of it around your dog's unique anatomy. It also has a hook in the front for those who have a little bit more rambunctious dogs. You know, honestly, I've never used it, but I know people who prefer using that hook versus the one in the back. It's really easy and really straightforward to use. I chose it because I was looking for a harness that would be comfortable when worn for hours at a time, and that's definitely true, and it's actually still true after a year of using it. Clipping and unclipping the leash is really simple, and I like the sturdy design of the V-ring. I also like that the V-ring is really spacey, so it has space for a leash clip, for Iberia's dog license, and for a light beacon. Now, obviously, I'm looking forward to using the new hook in the new one, but I have been attaching it to the V-ring, and honestly, it fits so well that I thought I forgot it was there, and I almost washed it with the harness. So, lesson for today, dear friends, make sure you check what's attached to your dog's gear before washing it. What I do like is that it's really easy on and off, and I like the custom fit because it means that Iberia doesn't really choke when she's pulling at the park to go towards children and their afternoon snacks, which is basically the only time where she pulls, and I'm sure you know what I mean. What I don't like about it are the front loop, which I really don't need, and I feel it looks a little bit conspicuous, so I might just cut it off on this new one before I start using it. And as I mentioned, I really don't like the older model, doesn't really wash or wear well. Now, this is what it looks like after a year of city walks. So no mud, no salt water, no snow. I was pretty disappointed, I admit, and I prefer to buy quality instead of quantity, and I don't mind to pay a little bit more for an item that will serve me for a long time. And if you like quality versus quantity, then give us a like. I'm not trying to sell you products, and I'm not trying to convince anybody to buy anything, but I do appreciate to see real life reviews, and I hardly ever see reviews that are long term, like 6 months or more. So I thought that it might be interesting to include a little bit more on my channel so I can help you decide when you are choosing to buy something. I originally bought this harness 2 years ago from Amazon, and I sent it back after a year because it was looking ratty, and I thought, okay, it must have been a fluke. It wasn't, and this one is just as ratty. So I went ahead and contacted RUFFWEAR, and I'm really happy with the customer service because not only did they replace it, but they mentioned that the fabric has been improved, so RUFFWEAR is listening to us. So this one shouldn't fade as much, and I'm curious to see if that's true, and I'll book a date with you guys in a year where I will review this one again and see how it's doing. Now, if you're convinced if it's right for you, you can find it directly on RUFFWEAR's website, or you can find it on Amazon, and I'll leave you the links below. I hope this review helped you to get a sense of whether the harness is for you or not. And By the way, if you're looking for a coat for your dog, I just reviewed Iberia's favorite coat. She's been wearing it for 3 winters now. It's fantastic. It was a game changer. So absolutely check it out. Again, definitely not sponsored, definitely not gifted. It was just something that we bought and we reviewed after 3 years of using it. Thank you for watching us. Give your dog and your cats a kiss from me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.